Today we're looking at the MOTOTRBO DP2000e series. You're more productive and connected when you use these radios. Let's take a look what we get in the box and what accessories are included. Well, first of all we get an antenna, and then we get a battery, and of course there's the radio itself. You also get a single desktop charger that includes the physical power supply and the charging unit. We'll just show you that now, and we don't need to come back to this. As you can see, this is a desktop device, and you can charge one unit only. There is an option for a 6-unit charger, which we'll show you at some other stage. And of course, should you ever need it, there is a user guide. So let's unbox the DP2000e series. First of all, you get the manuals, you get an accessory sheet, you get a solutions sheet, and you get this manual. You get the radio, you get a belt clip, which I'll show you briefly, and a blanking plate dust cover assembly. The dust cover, very simply, is used for blanking this off when you're not using this particular type of connector. And although I'm not actually going to fit this clip today, it is supplied. It fits on the back of the battery pack here. So let's fit the 3 components. First of all, we've got the antenna, which simply screws on the top of the radio. And then we've got the battery, which, as you'll see, clips on like this and slides into place until it clicks. So let's take a look at the handset, quick look at the handset. You can see that on the top here we've got the on and off, and we've got the channel selector. The on and off's got the volume on it, of course. Got a PTT button, a couple of other little buttons down here, plus this accessory connection. If you're not using that, you use the blanking plate as I showed earlier, really. The DP2400 is this one. You'll notice there's no display on this model, and there's no keypad. There's an alternative model that does include a display and does include a keypad, but it depends if you need the keypad and display for your use. This unit does come in VHF and UHF models. As you can see, it's a fairly robust device. It feels really good in the hands. And one of the things about Motorola is they're always built very well. None of these cheap Chinese no brand products are ever made quite like this. And the battery, as you can see down the back, is robust battery that'll give you many hours, but more on that later. There's a dynamic evolution being going on with MOTOTRBO digital two-way radios. You're better connected, safer and more efficient. The DP2000e series is designed for the everyday worker who needs effective communications. With system support and loud, clear audio, these next generation radios deliver cost-effective connectivity to your organisation. They're really a bargain. One of the things about the DP2000e series of radios, they're designed to improve safety in your organisation, and with the rapid response capability of instantaneous push-to-talk communications. Even if a worker is unresponsive, you can remotely activate the radio to check that your worker is safe. Privacy options are available to prevent others listening in to your communications, and radios can be remotely disabled if they are misplaced or stolen. Great feature. New TIA 4950 certified models are available for use in hazardous locations where flammable or explosive materials are present. So using these radios in some environment where you have workers that are remote, well, that's a lot of business, then these radios make sense if you don't want to go to the nth degree of lone worker top-end radios. These DP2000e series radios now have new noise cancellation technology and enhanced clarity. They deliver excellent audio quality to make your workplace communications clearly intelligible. The latest energy technology delivers up to 28 hours of battery life for 3-shift working. Remember, we were talking about the battery earlier. And the optional Impress over-the-air battery management tool helps you maximize battery life. An improved receiver boosts the range by up to 8%, allowing you to reach further than ever. But that battery management is key. It's one of the key things that you should always consider on any radio, because batteries can enhance or degrade the radio's serviceability and use quite dramatically. Motorola's got you covered. And by the way, these radios are built to IP67 standards for waterproofing. There are models for VHF and UHF, and the output can be 5 watts, 4 watts or 1 watt, depending on how they're all set up. Channel spacing is 12.5 kHz or 25 kHz, and the channel capacity on the no keypad version is 16, and on the keypad version is 128. The weight with radio for the keypad version is 367 grams and 350 for the no keypad version. And one thing to note, if you get the smallest battery available for these, the shortest time that it's going to work is about nine and a half hours, but if you get the best battery you can achieve 28 hours dependent on which mode the radio is actually set up to. Very impressive indeed. One thing, I'm not sure whether I did mention this, but the audio output is a half a watt on these. And it's intelligent audio, uses a thing called Impress audio. Sync Plus noise cancellation is included. There's acoustic feedback suppressor, so you never get feedback if you're really close to someone else. There's a user selectable audio profile, or profiles, so you can set some up. There's a speaker switch and a trill enhancement. So let's talk a bit more about some of the other features on this radio. As I've said, you can get them in VHF and UHF, 300/350 band at 4 watt. There's an LKP models, mono screen, limited keypad, 128 channels, NKP models or no keypad, no screen or keypad, and 16 channels. There are analog and digital radios, and there are voice and text only features. There are canned text messaging that makes things much easier if you're going to be using the text features. There's also a voice announcement. And lastly, there's another thing called a home channel reminder, just to remind you what your home channel actually is. You can actually personalize these radios with a wide range of accessories, and there are 4 programmable buttons, 2 for the non-keypad model and 4 for the keypad model. For management of the device, there is radio management available. There's over-the-air programming, but optionally you've got an Impress Energy, Impress battery management, over-the-air battery management also. Those are all options, those 3. And for safety, you've got the lone worker feature, you've got basic privacy, you've got transmit, interrupt, decode, you have an emergency feature, emergency search tone, a remote monitor that's decode only, a radio disable or enable, waterproof to IP67, rugged to MIL standard 810, a very common feature in most radios these days. And bear in mind that under the safety section there are a few enhancements that are optional, such as enhanced privacy, transmit interrupt, which is encoded, and TIA 4950 HAZLOC certification if you need it. On systems, we have a direct mode, including dual capacity direct mode. We have IP Site Connect for single and multiple sites, and we have Capacity Plus, which is for single and multiple sites, all standard features. On the accessory front, there's actually quite a lot of accessories available for this unit, or for this series should I say. Things like remote speaker microphones. You can improve the usability with a remote speaker microphone or RSM. You can choose from a standard one, a heavy duty, and noise cancelling models with or without secondary earpiece connections. There are carry solutions also. However you choose to wear or carry your radio, there is a solution for you. from leather cases to belts and belt clips to bags, straps and pouches. There are also some covert accessories for when that's necessary. When you need to stay in touch discreetly, choose from the range of covert audio accessories, from clear tube earpieces to virtually invisible wireless in-ear units. And don't forget that Long Range Systems, or LRS UK, actually do make our own earpiece mic for these, whether it's a C-type, also known as G-type, a D-type, or a clear acoustic earpiece. Our earpieces are extremely high quality. There are also energy solutions with this radio. You can make sure your radio is powered and charged properly with the range of energy solutions available. Choose from a single, which we've shown you, single charger, and multi-unit chargers, and slim and high capacity batteries. This is standard battery. For headsets, in any noisy workplace, you need to protect your workers' hearing. Whether it's heavy duty noise reduction or innovative tempo transducer technology, the headsets can help. There's also a vibrating belt clip, believe it or not, when it's unacceptable to miss calls in a noisy environment. You can equip these radios with a powerful vibrating belt clip for an extra physical alert. Now, Long Range Systems have been selling Motorola radios for years. In fact, we've sold tens of thousands of Motorola radios. And one of the reasons is it's how robust this unit is. It's very robust, very reliable. We don't get much trouble with it. And there are lots of really great accessories. It's a standard choice for many businesses. There are many sectors of business also that use these particular types of radios. We have experts in LRS that can advise you accordingly, depending on what you're looking for, what your sector is, and what you're trying to achieve. So if you speak to one of our experts, they will guide you towards the right product that's best suited to you. Now let's talk about warranty. Warranty lasts 2 years on a Motorola radio. And again, it's one of the reasons why Long Range Systems chooses to sell Motorola. We sell lots of radios, but this is probably one of the biggest series of radios that we sell, Motorola. We honor the warranty for all Motorola products and will handle the warranty work for you if you have any issue. For further information on these products, do call us at LRS on 01782 53 7000, and I'm sure that the staff can help. Alternatively, do visit the website that we've developed for Motorola radios. That is motorolaradio.co.uk. It's not Motorola Radios, by the way. motorolaradio.co.uk. And that site is operated completely by us. You will see a number of radios on there and lots of information. It's only an introductory site, of course. It's best to speak to our experts of Motorola in LRS.